Messages from Heaven by Janie on YouTube, and Messages from Heaven by Janie.net. And if you want to talk to me, just write to me at spiritsbyjanie at gmail.com. What I wanted to do today, for right now, is what's called Bubba Monses. They are really grandmother stories. Um, I let's see. I think that I have two, and I'm forgetting about one. I was using um, a laundry service because my husband is very sick, and I have been having back problems. I need back surgery. Um, so I was using a service called Happy Nest, and they're all over the United States. And I may already have talked about this. So I sent my stuff, and um, I thought I was getting back my own things. And then I started noticing, oh, wait a minute, I didn't buy these like green, yellow, really ugly color of pants. And so I sent them back. And um, then I put on a pair of pants and they fit, but I'm really short. And these pants went on and on and on. Like, they're not mine. No, these are somebody else's pants. I don't know what they were taking of mine because I just wasn't, I wasn't thinking about my clothes. Um, what else? Oh God, all my socks were coming back individually. One, just one, not a pair, one. And then um, when I went to take out new sheets, you know, um, really my cat sleeps on the bed. I don't because she 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 just sheds like crazy, and if I pat her, it feels like I grew I grew fur all over my face. It is the weird thing. I think it means I'm allergic to it, but um, I just can't handle it. And plus, she throws up occasionally, and I don't want to be there. So, oh, also it because my back. So I sleep on a recliner for now. And so anyway, I was changing Ellie's sheets. She's 19 years old. She's the cat. She was our son's cat. And they were moving in a whole lot of stories, but I took her and she's very happy. So she's very old. So up my sheets. They weren't there. I don't know why I thought they came back, but they didn't. So that my I had bought these really expensive sheets. They were Egyptian cotton, and they were like really expensive sheets. Um, and my husband would keep a list of the sheets, like which sheet came on next. This long list, so we didn't overuse the sheets, and they we like because they were really expensive, and we really liked them. So I see, wait a minute, the brown one's missing, the red one's missing, the the what happened to the green, the dark green pillowcases? They're all missing. They're not there. Um, so I called the company, and of course this is for my opinion, not theirs, and uh, it's for entertainment purposes only. So I called the company, which ended up being in Rhode Island. And if you're not in the United States, you wouldn't know. But um, let's see, I live by the coast. I don't live at the coast, but I live in this real tiny state, and it's sort of not in the middle. It's toward the top, but Rhode Island is up in like the real cold part where they do a lot of fishing, and um, it's in what do you call it? Oh, I have a problem with words. I keep forgetting words. Um, it's like Maine. It's below Maine, but it's right up there with Vermont, Maine, up. Um, so that's where their office is. And they asked me a lot of questions. They're very, very nice. And I told them about my sheets, really. Um, and they said, "Oh, we'll talk to the manager." And they the next time I called, they said that they talked to the manager, and the manager was trying to locate the sheets. Okay, this is like a week, 2 weeks. Next week I called. Did what happened with the sheets? Manager's still looking, but he's offering you a $25 service discount. So he'll give you a $25 discount on your stuff to make up for the sheets. These are sheets that cost $200 to replace each one. They didn't cost as much as that, um, but we were both working, and you know, I don't know. We did some stupid things, and that was one of them. Buying these really expensive sheets. So and we bought them at Macy's, so that's expensive in itself. So I didn't want his fakakta $25. Fakakta means poopy. I didn't, you're like, give you $25. These sheets were a lot of money. I never heard from them again. I just um, talked about the company. I wrote a review for the company, and I really said what I just said. Um, I think people were happy with them, and that's great. I guess they never washed their sheets, or maybe their sheets had holes in them. I don't know, or vomit. Maybe they have a cat too, and the cat vomits, and so maybe nobody else wants that vomiting sheet. I don't know, but that's one story. And what's my other story? Well, we found my cat that had run away. Well, we always had cats, Harry and I. We had our dog, who was a German Shepherd. She's got a little something else, and she is now 16, and she's at our daughter's house because she has cancer. She's a big dog, German Shepherd. They're big. She's a tiny bit smaller, but she's still really big. And uh, because she's not here, like she would be outside, and she would um, like German shepherds are always patrolling. They're really good dogs. Like they're busy. They're always busy. They're always working. Like she would get up on the windowsill in the front window downstairs, patrolling, looking. I think she was really waiting for us to come back. She's very motivated by food, and our daughter is now cooking for her. Um, but she was always patrolling. Like there was one time a groundhog living under the house. I came out and I saw her fighting with it and chasing it. It was not as big as she was, but it was pretty big. It was big, had great big nails. She was like, you're not going to be in my house. Oh, no. She chased that thing right out. It was gone, never came back. She, they used to have kittens underneath the shed in the back. Not with Tuesday around. Name was Tuesday. It still is Tuesday. Oh no, no, not with Tuesday. After our daughter took Tuesday to nurse her, even though she has cancer and can come back, you know, no, she can come back from that. Um, we had two raccoons in the. We had one raccoon in the attic who broke into the attic, and we had one raccoon that broke in under the house and was eating. We found out because it was chewing on the refrigerator cords. I mean, it must have been delicious, and we had two skunks. How did we find out about the skunks? Smell. The smell was so bad, and we didn't know it had gotten all the way under the house into the utility room. It was trying to get into the house. It was scratching at the door, you know, and stinking up the storm. So we had to have everything like closed up. And the guy came and he put out a trap for the not raccoon, for the skunk, and took a picture. He left the camera out. And he took a picture of the skunk was in the trap, and a fox was laying right there watching it, watching the skunk. Yeah, okay. And then just recently, we had another one that got under the house. Honestly, it's too expensive. Um, I found, actually, my daughter in law found the dead body of one of our cats. She had been bleeding, and I was calling the vet for the Monday, and she ran out. Somebody was here to fix something, and she ran out. And I called her. She had her collar on that had her name and her phone number. Nobody called. I know she was skittish, so my daughter-in-law found a headless cat in the garage. So I think that was our little girl. We still have two cats. We have a 19-year-old cat and the bully boy downstairs, who you can pet, but you have to be careful. He's a gorgeous cat, but you have to be careful because when he feels like it, he'll just, you know, bite you. So yeah. Anyway, um, yeah, I can't think of the other business that think of it that I had a problem with, or wasn't happy with. Um, but yeah, I'll remember. I do remember. Um, if you've listened to this Bubba Monsa, thank you, thank you. Write to me at spirits by Janie, spiritsbyjanie at gmail.com. Um, I love the spirits. They're really fun and not hard if you want to talk to somebody. Well, I can get them, but you can too. So not just me. You can really get them. Um, People here in America don't believe mostly in reincarnation, and I think they're foolish because I know it's true. Um, but if they think I'm crazy, yeah, so what? Don't ever worry about what other people think of you. It's not your business, and it just it just doesn't matter. It won't help you, and nothing on anything. This was my grandmother's. It's a little bit broken. It's not, I like it a lot. Um, this was my grandmother's too, and my dad chewed on it when he was a baby. So I like all those things, and I do talk to her and my other grandmother and my great grandmother. And I'm really thankful, grateful that they like each other. So thank you for watching. Push the buttons and say hello. Bye bye now.